When a golden retriever looks into your eyes, something invisible happens. Their brain releases oxytocin, the same hormone a mother produces while holding her newborn, and your brain fires it right back. That loop is not a coincidence. It was shaped by over a century of deliberate breeding, rare genetic variants, and a narrow developmental window most owners never hear about. The science behind this breed's extraordinary friendliness starts with a single gaze. In a quiet lab at Kyoto University, Dr. Takafumi Kikusui set out to answer a question that had puzzled dog lovers and scientists alike. Could the warmth we feel from a golden retriever's gaze be traced to an actual chemical event? To find out, Kikusui and his team invited dog owner pairs to sit together in a simple room. The instructions were gentle. Just look at each other, no words, no treats, no distractions. For 5 minutes, golden retrievers and their humans locked eyes. Then urine samples were collected, and the results were nothing short of astonishing. After this brief mutual gaze, owners' oxytocin levels soared, on average rising by 19 picograms per milliliter. The dog's own oxytocin jumped in parallel, showing a matching surge. In contrast, pairs who avoided eye contact saw virtually no change. This was not just a moment of emotional connection, it was a measurable, biological handshake. The hormone at the center of it all, oxytocin, is the same molecule that bonds mothers and infants, that deepens trust, that soothes anxiety. Dr. Kikusui's experiment revealed that the golden retriever's friendliness isn't just a matter of temperament or training. There is a real, physical loop, one that starts with a look and ends with a flood of warmth in both brains. The bond between dog and human, it turns out, is written in our very chemistry. Long before golden retrievers became household companions, their story began on the windswept grounds of Guisachan, a Scottish estate owned by Lord Tweedmouth. In the mid-1800s, Tweedmouth had a vision. A dog not only skilled at retrieving game from water and thicket, but one that would work alongside people with an eager, gentle heart. He set out to create such a companion by crossing a yellow retriever named Noose with the now extinct Tweed Water Spaniel. Later, bloodlines from Irish setters and even a Newfoundland were woven in, each chosen for traits that favored cooperation and calmness over aggression. Tweedmouth's records, still preserved in kennel ledgers, reveal a meticulous approach. Every pairing aimed to reinforce not just physical ability, but a temperament suited for close partnership. Dogs that could wait patiently beside a hunter, respond to subtle cues, and return a bird with a soft mouth. These early Goldens were bred to be biddable, attentive, and trustworthy, qualities that made them exceptional working dogs, and, over time, beloved family members. The Kennel Club in the United Kingdom officially recognized the breed in 1920, naming it the Golden Retriever. This codification cemented the breed's reputation for sociability and warmth. The very traits that made them ideal for the Scottish moors, gentleness, adaptability, and a persistent desire to please, became their genetic legacy. Each golden retriever today carries this carefully crafted inheritance, a living testament to a partnership designed for friendliness from the very start. Golden retrievers never quite outgrow their puppy charm, even as adults. Scientists call this neoteny, the retention of juvenile features and behaviors well beyond puppyhood. It is more than floppy ears and soft coats, it is a mindset. Adult Goldens play, seek attention, and invite connection, much like young pups do. This playful spirit is not just endearing, it is a window into how their minds work. Dr. Brian Hare at Duke University wanted to know if this puppy-like openness translated into unique social skills. In a now famous experiment, Hare compared how dogs and hand-raised wolves responded to a simple human gesture, pointing. The task was straightforward. A researcher would briefly point to one of two cups, hiding a treat beneath one. The question was, would the animal follow the cue? The results were striking. Dogs, including golden retrievers, found the treat about 77% of the time when the point was momentary. Wolves, even those raised by people, managed it only 31% of the time. That is not just a small difference, it is a leap. Dogs seem to be tuned in to what humans mean, not just what they do. Hare's work suggests that Goldens, with their perpetual puppy mindset, are wired to read us, trust us, and play along in our games. This blend of cognitive playfulness and social sensitivity turns everyday moments, like a tossed tennis ball or a gentle point, into a shared language. It is this invisible bridge, built on neoteny and human-oriented cognition, that makes a golden retriever's friendliness feel so natural and so irresistible. A golden retriever lifts its inner eyebrows, and suddenly, you feel seen. This is not just a trick of the light or wishful thinking. Dr. Julian Kaminsky at the University of Portsmouth set out to find why that little eyebrow raise feels so powerful. In her lab, high-speed cameras captured the tiniest movements on canine faces. What she discovered was remarkable. Dogs, especially breeds like golden retrievers, often perform a quick upward lift of the inner brow, a gesture almost never seen in wolves. This movement, known as AU101, is more than a cute quirk. It is a silent signal that tugs at human instincts. Dr. Kaminsky's team found that when dogs use this gesture, people respond. Volunteers spent more time gazing back, reaching out to pet, and even reported feeling a stronger connection. In controlled settings, dogs who raised their brows were chosen for adoption more often than those who did not. The numbers were clear. This tiny muscle movement makes a big difference. In wolves, the muscle is barely present, and the gesture is rare. But in dogs, it is common, especially in breeds bred for companionship. The golden retriever's expressive face is, in a very real sense, a living invitation. Come closer, care for me, let's be friends. Dr. Kaminsky's research shows that the golden retriever's gentle, open expression is not just charming, it is a finely tuned social tool, crafted by evolution and centuries of partnership. That simple eyebrow lift is one of the breed's most effective ways to spark the human urge to nurture, turning a moment of eye contact into the start of a lifelong bond. Inside a golden retriever's brain, friendliness is more than a surface trait. It is a deeply rewarding experience. When a golden receives a gentle stroke or a kind word, the ventral striatum, a region linked to pleasure and reward, lights up on fMRI scans. This is the same circuitry that fires when humans savor their favorite treat or share a laugh with a friend. The act of being friendly, for a golden, is its own kind of happiness. But the story does not end with a burst of joy. Scientists measuring hormone levels after affectionate contact have found that cortisol, the body's main stress hormone, drops by about 12% in golden retrievers following a session of petting or relaxed play. That means a golden's calm, approachable nature is reinforced not just by feeling good, but by feeling less anxious too. Dopamine and serotonin, two other key neurochemicals, also rise during positive human interaction. Dopamine fuels anticipation and motivation, while serotonin brings a sense of calm and well-being. Together, these brain changes create a loop. Every friendly gesture is met with a reward, making sociable behavior self-sustaining. For golden retrievers, being warm and open is not just a habit, it is a source of real, measurable pleasure. Somewhere in the space between a golden retriever's genes and its first weeks of life, something remarkable happens. Researchers mapping the golden retriever's DNA have found a cluster of differences near the oxytocin receptor gene, OXTR, and a sweep close to the MAOA region, a gene known to help regulate aggression. These genetic signatures are more common in Goldens than in most other breeds, and they line up with the breed's famously gentle temperament. But even the friendliest genes can only reach their full potential with the right early experiences. In the classic work of John Paul Scott and John L. Fuller, The window for this transformation is strikingly precise, between 3 and 14 weeks of age. During this short span, Golden Retriever puppies are at their most open, soaking up every gentle touch, every new face, every playful sound. Puppies raised with rich, positive human contact in this window grow into adults who approach strangers with wagging tails, not wary eyes. Miss this window, and even the best genetic hand cannot fully guarantee the Golden's signature warmth. Recent studies tie it all together. Goldens with friendly OXTR and MAOA variants, socialized early and often, score highest on tests of trust and sociability. Their brains become primed for oxytocin's feel-good chemistry, their stress circuits tuned to calm. In this delicate dance of nature and nurture, the Golden Retriever's legendary friendliness is forged, written partly in their DNA, and brought to life in the first bright weeks of puppyhood. Right now, scientists continue to unlock how genes and chemistry shape animal friendship. But every Golden Retriever reminds us that genuine warmth isn't just a feeling. It's a living outcome of evolution and trust. In a world craving connection, their science-backed joy matters more than ever. Thanks for watching.